I know there's been some live recordings of this, and many of you have asked for my perspective on this song, but I wanted to wait to hear it for the first time when the official music video came out. Let's see what we got.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war...
Thick drum sounds, orchestration, already pretty cool.
It's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
Mike and Emily blending, male and female, harmony stacks, just a little hint of it there. I think there's lots more of that coming on the new album.
This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down.
Listen to her distortion. I have some additional insight on that. And then listen to what she does with her breaths, her intake.
This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd, fire in the sun.
Crown. Sigh out of that crown, or release.
Heavy is the crowd.
That particular breath, it's such a exaggerated, almost like they turned it up when they were mixing it. A lot of times when we're recording vocals, well, when I'm recording vocals, I'm tempted to be like, oh, no, get those breaths out of there so they can hear me singing. But they have capitalized on that breath. That's pretty awesome. It's a production choice, but it's also a performance choice to make your breaths part of the line, part of the music.
This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd.
So there's an aggression to her distortion, but I would say that there's more of an exasperation to her distortion. We have the note, heavy is the crown! I'm going to bring that down a little bit so I can treat it more in my range like she's treating it in hers. Heavy is the crown! Now I can compress that. Heavy is the crown! And I can get that. I can get a nice distortion. It's like a sizzly distortion. Hers is looser and more broken up. The sigh bass. Crown! Heavy is the crown! There's a desperation to it as well as an aggression that you get from combining this compressed technique, muscles, with crown! There's more juice to it, more meat to it.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1, back then should have bit your tongue, 'cause there's no...
I love the drum sound.
So I wouldn't have been, won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for.
Bass line that comes in and out, it doesn't move with the drums on those verses. That's pretty cool. I mean, it moves with it, but it's not this constant force. It leaves a lot of room to build into the chorus.
Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out.
Notice how clean bleeding out is. Did I hear that right?
Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out.
No, there's some doubling in there. She's clean on some of the tracks, and then she's exasperated, distorted singing on the other tracks. This is something that Chester did quite a bit too when you listen to the isolated vocals on something like Numb. There's, or even Crawling on the studio versions, there's lots of versions of him, and some of them he's more distorted, and other ones he is clean, just to carry that melody, to reinforce that melody even more. You can hear the same recording technique done here. If you'd like to start developing some of these types of engagements in your own voice, you must have an understanding of how to support your voice and how to use air. That's the baseline. If you would like help with this, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. I will help you get the foundation so that you can start to freely discover some of these things for yourself. Heavy is the... And you hear really subtle harmony stacks. There's Mike back there. There's more of her back there. You barely hear them. You more sense those harmonies. That's another thing that's making this sound smoother than one distorted vocal would.
This is what you asked for.
Yeah! Yes! This is what we asked for, right? I want to break down that scream.
This is what you asked for.
Asked for! That's the note basis. There's a pitch basis always to what she does with her screams. These are not voiceless screams. Although partway through that scream, there is far less primary chord emphasis and a lot more supraglottal, or the structures above your vocal cords, creating that resistance and back pressure to get the sound. And there's layers there too. There's more than one of her in there. This is the same exact technique that she's using to sing distorted, but with different emphases. And it's much easier to sort of feel out these balances when you're holding a particular note out. This is what you asked for! This is what you asked for! Start there, and then let it falter. Find your vocal break after you've compressed into it. This is what you asked for! And then compress into that. As you compress into that, you'll find a way to balance primary chord engagement and false chord engagement, and some other structures up there too that are helping to meaty up that scream. We roast it! Right there, you can hear it transition to much more false chord, etc. engagement. This is what you asked for! My pitch basis. Oh, this is what you asked for! Then what we're doing is we're adding more support. We're adding more compression to that sensation of letting our voice falter on our break. And that takes the pitch basis out more. It's a fun balance to play with, and I can help you much more with this if you're interested. Check out some of my other videos. Great scream, great production on the screen. I just want to say you can hear one of the layers in there going up, so there's almost two pitch bases when the scream is ending, even though there's a lot more false chord engagement. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sun. Check out her voice in isolation there. 4 is totally clean. This is what you asked for. Heavy is. This is what you asked for. That really supports this sigh approach. It really is a wonderful sensation to go in and out of that sigh-based engagement because you can clean it up so quickly. It's an agile engagement once you get the coordination down. Heavy! I like that note choice there. There's those exaggerated intakes. The band's writing. I mean, Mike knows how to write the hooks, man. I realize that these are all group efforts. Over the years, how many amazingly relatable and catchy songs has Mike been a part of? Be sure to check out my many other Linkin Park analysis videos. And again, if you would like help developing some of this stuff in your own voice, the place to start is by joining my free course, linked in the video description or the pinned comment below. We'll see you for more.